Hello everyone, Tiny Cupcake Da here, and we're back with another video of Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, so last time this were left off the last episode where we got a choice of who to show my poem first, either Monica, Yuri, Tatsuki, or Sayori. So I'm thinking maybe Yuri, like because the poem I wrote is technically I wrote for her, so yeah, Yuri, why not? Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh, what was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me, in brackets. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's, I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Silence. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typically of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature class? Goes under the light. The tendrils. Wait, what? Wait, I can't. What? The something of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Waiting, it must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I wait, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Wait. What's she talking? Wait. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah, pretty terrible. No, that was a joke. Sorry. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was real descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost story? Who, I don't know. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Cupcake die, really? I must have totally missed the point. Then what's the point? Wait, what's the poem about, actually? Well, I suppose she did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her past, in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That actually, yeah. I also actually haven't thought of that. Like me, like in real life, I meant. I actually didn't thought of that. That's actually quite, yeah. That's impressive. Eh, it's nothing really. Yours was impressive too. So, nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for your cupcake die. Me too. Okay, so that was Yuri's. So what's next? So Monica, Yasuki, Sayori. Well, maybe Sayori because I mean, yeah, why not Sayori? Let's hear what she's going to say. Silence. Okay. This is a good poem, cupcake die. Are you sure it's the first time? Of course, it's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing a poem in his spare time? No, no, no. Not really. No. Actually, I haven't even like, read my poem. Like, what's my poem about, really? Mostly, like, I don't know. I literally don't know what my poem's about. Like, I haven't read it. I haven't read it before or read it before, so I don't really know what's about my poem about. About. Like, they haven't showed it before. I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Or, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It it's like I said before, Kaplik Die. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she is part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all, yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have a lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Wait. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds, in the morning. It makes me it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay? Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Of course you did. Well, at least that makes you feel a little bit more about myself. Better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I want breakfast. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I got all cranky. Well, I guess that's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing. Yeah, so this was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. That's actually like Sayori's poem's actually like quite cute. She like what's it called? She seems like the type of person I would like in real life. Out of the four girls in like Doki Doki, like out of Monica, Natsuki, and Yuri, I think I would like Sayori a lot, like in real life. I think I would like her more than like the other girls in Doki Doki. So who's next? Yeah, who's next? Yeah, Monica, maybe Monica. Yeah, why not? Hi Cupcake Die. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new in everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Uh, don't worry, Cupcake Die. We're all a little embarrassed today, But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Cupcake Die. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I haven't even read mine. Like, I haven't even seen my poem before. Like, I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feels, or letting them deeply analyze by the nonsense. Nonsense. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Uh, I never really asked them. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah, okay. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty competent for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound competent. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, hole in a wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle. Hey, we're back. Sorry about that. Someone called on my phone. Anyway, we're hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peered inside for a clue. No, I can't see. A real blind like a film left out in the sun. Wait, hey, that's. But it's too late. What's Retinas? I don't know. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. Retinas. Whatever. A copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Oh, this too deep. Oh, so that's really deep. That's actually like. So what do you think? That was actually kind of deep. It was very preformed, if that's what you call it. Sir, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. One more poem out loud, it can really be powerful. It can really be powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Because you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, but it's kind of coming on strong. Yeah, deep. So it's deep. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark pot of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for that. That's actually pretty good advice. Thanks for listening. Wait, is she talking to is she talking to me like in real life? Is she talking to us? I don't know. So last one, that's okay. Silence. That silence question mark. Cupcake die. If you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What? Do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Think about. Sounds fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Well, anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Though this is short. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Wait, what? Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. That's actually pretty short, but I think like, that's actually if you think about it like in a certain way, that's actually pretty deep. If you think about it a certain way, but like think of it like this, like monkey can climb, like monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, and all that. Horses can race, eagles can fly, but people can only try. Like all these other things can do amazing things, but like humans or people can only try. That's actually quite symbolic. I guess symbolic. I guess. I don't know. What do I know? Whatever. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point? The poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great, yeah, exactly. Around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more right on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helped bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. But didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. Anyway, to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yeah, that's about it. Pew. Whew. I guess that's everyone. Yeah. Yep. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can side up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in the frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's starting. Sorry. Sorry. Anyway, Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or yeah, symbolism? I thought it's symbolic or something. It's clearly about appealing or giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Cupcake Dai did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the opera, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. I don't know. And Cupcake Dial liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, wait, why did the music stop? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yori. Eh? Oh, hey, the music's back. That's not what I. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Cupcake Dai appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I know. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cute. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's. Wait, what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Cupcake Dai started showing up. Whoa! Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little. That this doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Cupcake Dai, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Cupcake Dai. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning of the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Cupcake Dai? Well, oh no. Silence. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh no. So of course going to be Natsuki, Yuri. Wait, how did this get picked up an option? Help me, Sayori. I would like to go. Is there a secret option number 4? Just jump out the window. It's gotta wait. Okay, no. How did Sayori get dragged into this? Can I just please jump out the window? Can I? And maybe take the cupcakes as well, if there's any. Please? Sayori. Wait, what? Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri, silence. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori, eh? Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Cupcakes, well, that's her problem. That isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, she will never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Just dead silence. Okay. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big. Oh, oh God. Oh wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh God. Silence. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come up as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. Yeah, where were you when the fight was going on? uh, uh, hold up, wait. As president, that's kind of embarrassing me. Okay, wait. Whatever. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see herself get hurt, or get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Cupcake die. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. Yeah, I say the same except for the part where like Natsuki and Hiyori start arguing about boobs and all that. Yeah. Why can't I just jump out the window? Whatever. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learned something from your you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Sorry, I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Cupcake Daddy. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier? What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. Cupcake Dye, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop? Does it really need to stop there? You'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Hey, another poem. Yeah, so we're gonna stick with that Yuri. Cause I've already wrote a poem for her, so why not? I'll do it again, maybe. So let's see. What did she like again? Mystery? Wait. Mystery. Wait, but out, right? Yeah. Sparkle, orchard, vivid, wait, rat. There's one. Vivacious, Vivacious, I don't know. Anime, and under. Dazzle? Oh, maybe not. Marriage, Starscape, Bouncy, or Blanket Bed, Attorney. Climax. What else? Horror. That. Wait. This is what I don't understand. I'm pretty sure I also picked that in the last episode, and I'm pretty sure not Sayori liked it. Why does Sayori like that? I don't know. Depression. Sayori liked that too. Wow. Wait. Charity? And Sayori liked that too. Wait. that mean like she's gonna die? Like it's a death. There's depression. What else? What's the other thing? I forgot. Wait. Oh god. Oh god. Sayori may die in this actually. Depend like I don't know. Destiny. Papa. Papa. Boop. Excitement. Valentine. The beach. Graveyard. I don't know. Graveyard? Oh there I go. Dark, daydream, lust, childhood journey, pleasure, infinite. Our universe. Yeah. Puppy, color, covet, disarray, passion, impalable, imagination, disaster, charm, fight. Lightning? Yeah. Awesome, fear. Wait. Wait, what? Agonizing. Tears. Wow. Contamination. Playground, rose, dream. Sunset romance. Waterfall bliss. Misfortune. Wait, it's either bliss or misfortune. I think I picked two of the like one of these two last time. I'm not sure. Bliss. Oh no. Broken. No, maybe no. Okay. Existence. Warm, vibrant, gifts, clumsy. The beach summer. I think clumsy is Sayori. Existence. Yeah. That's in Kawaii. Crimson, Parfait, Lucky, Cheer, Brand, Spade, Philosophy. Like, yeah. Oh god. Wait. What did I want the poem for? I think. Wait, did I vote it for Sayori? I chose a lot of Sayori stuff. Oh no, wait. What did I vote the poem to? Wait. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room as usual scene greets me. Hug up and die. Yo, wow. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Eh. I'm just still not used to you being in a club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Well, will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I know it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I will lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. I want breakfast. And so that only leaves the one option. Ooh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri. Tell Cupcake Die to let me borrow some money. Wow. Wow, seriously. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after funding a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Uh, did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's one side of you. There's no way you could think of that. You were right though. You did something bad, and now I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of us, isn't there? Inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. Wait, what? Oh. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on. I know. Wait, what? Wait, come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. What the? God, that scared me. That actually scared me. Wow. Pwap. Kya. Wow. Kya. That's where the Japanese part of this game come from. Kya. Anime stuff. Well, out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was? A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? it's because I paid my restitution. Well, retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Natsuki. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. After you got whatever. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just exactly. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. They're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookies still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori up of her. Sayori suddenly leans down to take a bite of Natsuki's cookie. To be honest, maybe I guess I will do that in real life as well. Hey, did you seriously do that? I don't know. Mournful, Sayori throws away to safety. Yeah, I guess I will do that in real life as well. Sorry. Anyway, Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, they're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the classroom. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a what? I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Uh, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. You must have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. Uh, you should play something for us, Monica. That's Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds so cool. I'd, I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Cupcake Daddy. Monica smiled sweetly. Uh, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not no, not wait, not what? Not really. No, not really. Wait, no, whatever. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared onto the closet. Hey Yuri. Eh? Oops. Ah. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention pour yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, may I have some water pitcher? What? May have whatever. Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Hmm? Where where are where are you two up to? Eh? Or just Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just spilling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's Monica. Please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve what? There's something wrong with helping involve cupcake diet club activities. Eh? My mouth gapes. I I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Hmm. Then let's go cupcake diet. Uh, Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, I just... Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Cupcake die. How come even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. We can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Uh, no. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Um, your lips are red. Cupcake I really like being friends with you. Ah, thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we filled up the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom. Okay, hold on, wait. Cupcake Dai, do you like oolong tea? Oolong, not oolong. Oolong tea. Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well, very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. 200 degrees kettle challenge. Yeah, why not? No. Okay, no. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Uh, in that case, you'll only be even more impressive. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's used was around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Cupcake Die. It's very nice, endearing. That's you really wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Cupcake Die, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have the back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Bad posture. It's most likely because my ear posture. Always hunch over like that while reading. Yes. I have terrible reading posture. But that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. Wow. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time. We each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand does not wait what? Holding it with my hand does not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. And I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. Okay. Silence. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup over. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Hey, Yuri opens the book with both hands. Holds the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means that I can't stop here. After I apprehensively placed the chocolate. Wait, what? I apprehensively placed the chocolate in her mouth. What, dude, that's so weird. What? That's just weird. What the heck? That's kind of weird. Okay. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did did I just? Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Wait, hold on. Hey, sorry. Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that. Someone again is like calling me. So yeah. Anyway, what was that? Cupcake die. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Oh yeah, like what's it called? What happened again? Yeah, like I literally put a chocolate inside her, like in her mouth. Like why? That's kind of weird. Uh, that's well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Uh, no. Well, yes, but no. I don't know. Whatever. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of exactly. Exactly. It, whatever. What this whatever. Not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop. Don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell that just by her expression that even she can focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. Silence. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling onto the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Ah, like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Whoa, it's getting kind of hot in here. Oh, wow. Well, it's over, I guess. Okay, everyone. Wow, wow. Uh, Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Seriously, Monica. Eh, whatever. Cupcake die. You can help Yuri put away the thief upright. It was literally just getting hotter. That was kind of too intense, I guess. Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell. Wait, what spell? The spell is abruptly broken. What spell? Like, what? What? What spell? Expecto Patronum. What? Expecto Patronum. What spell is it talking about? What? I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily cleaned up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Okay. Oh, sorry. Well, I guess that put an end to this video, I guess. Wow, it was really getting intense in there back there. Well, oh, as always, you know, give the video a thumbs up, yeah. Why am I being so awkward? why is this so awkward for me? I don't know why. I don't know why the heck this is so awkward for me. Whatever. Anyway, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. You know, comment something, comment anything to like help the channel to improve like what should I do, what you want to do in this gameplay. If you have any recommendations or stuff like that. Also subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the next episode. And yeah, that's about it. Oh wait, let me save. There we go. Yeah. Well, that's about it. And yeah, goodbye. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.